Good evening, folks. Happy Thursday to you all. Hope all had a good day. Tonight is since it's the football back soon. So I want to talk about the most shocking transfers in Premier League history. That's right, in the Premier League. That's right. There's so many transfers that we didn't expect to happen in the Premier League. I was there's so there's so many pimps, and when they went to the different clubs, their careers went sky high. Their careers were low after that. Well, let's start off with Carlos Tevez from Manchester United to Man City. There were rumours that he was leaving Manchester United, but we did not know where he was going to. Then he and the rumour was he was going to Liverpool, going to Madrid, going to Barcelona, going to but out of nowhere he signed for Manchester United or rivalries in Manchester City for 25.5 million. And that was a big shocker because when you signed for arch rivalries and then join the 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 neighbours in Manchester City. That was a big massive shock when it happened. But his career in Manchester United was good, but I think in Manchester City career was better in my opinion. Andy Carroll from Newcastle to Liverpool for 35 million. I was excited to see him come to Liverpool, but for 35 million, he was a decent player, but he wasn't all that. His career after joining Liverpool went to that. Uh, uh, and he didn't do much after that. He went to West Ham, I think, after that. I know that I think he's in Reading now. I don't know where he's now, but he wasn't all that as a player for Liverpool. But I don't know why we signed him. Fernando Torres from Liverpool to Chelsea. There were, I think he wanted to go for a long time, and his performance at Liverpool after his injuries wasn't the same. And then when in 2008, so 2009 or 2010, 11 season, he wasn't playing well for Liverpool. He wasn't happy, and I think he wanted to go to Chelsea, and he went to Chelsea for 50 million. And I think his career from Liverpool went to that. When he went to Liverpool, he went to that. But when he went to Chelsea, his career went to that. For 50 million, I rate Fernando Torres as one of those players that I loved watching on Liverpool. When he put on that kit for Liverpool, you knew it was good. You knew he was a machine. But when he joined Chelsea, his career went down the drain. I think. John Anderson from Sunderland to Liverpool. That wasn't expected by 20 million, but John Anderson's career when he joined Liverpool went sky high. I think he was one of the best captains we had in a long time. Him, Steven Gerrard, Sami Hyypiä, three of the best captains ever. And what he did for Liverpool, won the Champions League, couple of Champions League finals, the Premier League, all that, and as a captain, he was a decent captain for us. And for 20 million, that wasn't a bad signing. Sol Campbell from Tottenham to Arsenal. That was a shocker, especially when your arch rivalry, the North London derby, when you're at Tottenham, then all of a sudden you join uh, Arsenal, your arch rivalry. And I think if Sol Campbell, one of the best centre backs ever, in my opinion. Same for Andy Cole from Newcastle to Manchester United for 7 million. Uh, that was a big shocker. Because we thought he was going to stay at Newcastle for a long, long time, but he went to Man United for 7 million. Eric Cantona from Leeds United to Manchester United, £1.5 million. Eric Cantona, in my opinion, one of those players I loved watching. He was one of those players from Manchester United that I love seeing perform against against other teams, and he was a decent player. I recommend him. Wayne Rooney from Everton to Manchester United. He was only 18 years old, maybe a bit older. But by God, his career, when he went to Manchester United, he went sky high. So many Premier League titles, Champions League titles, FA Cup titles, FA Cup winners, Carling Cup winners. He was one of the best players Manchester United ever signed. As Ashley Cole, when Ashley Cole sought to sign from also to Chelsea, I think Chelsea and also did a swap with William Gallas and Ashley Cole, and Ashley Cole was also best left defender, and by God, when he went to Chelsea, he was absolutely amazing left back for them. Was it Michael Owen from Liverpool to Madrid, then Madrid to Newcastle, then Newcastle to Manchester United, and that was when he was leaving Liverpool. I was a little bit gutted about that at first because he was one of my favourite players at Liverpool, but when he left Liverpool, his career wasn't the same. His career in football, I don't think, wasn't the same. After his injuries and all that, and when he left Liverpool, his football career wasn't the same, I don't think. Joined Madrid, couple of goals. Newcastle, had a decent run at Newcastle. Had a decent run in Manchester United. And I don't know about Stoke City. But when he joined Manchester United, I think Liverpool fans went sour on him, which is understandable, really, because when he played for Liverpool, he was Manchester United arch rivalry, which is understandable. But when he signed from Newcastle to Manchester United, it felt like he turned his back on the Liverpool supporters, and because he were joining Liverpool arch rivalries in Manchester United, and I think Malcolm wanted to win the Premier League, which is understandable. But to join your arch, to join the arch rivalries were crazy. That well, transfers to me, transfers. You get good transfers, you get bad transfers, no matter where they are. Sometimes they do well in and what about Robin van Persie from Arsenal rejoining Manchester United? That was a crazy transfer to join another arch rivalries. Also, and I think he won the Premier League with Manchester United. after he signed with them. You've got Onagri from Bayern Munich to Manchester United. We signed Robbie Keane from Tottenham, and I was excited when he came, but he didn't play well. He played decent, but he wasn't getting enough game. And I think he went back to Tottenham after that. I don't understand why. Don't understand why we weren't playing him. Same goes for Cristiano Ronaldo when he was leaving Manchester United for Real Madrid. That was a rumour for a few years, and he finally went to Madrid. Same goes for Gareth Bale. He went from Tottenham to after Real Madrid. When stuff like that happens, you don't expect to see them go. You don't expect them to go. You expect them to play for another few years. But if there was money, if there's money, yeah, understandable. Jack Grealish from Aston Villa to Manchester City. That was a good signing for Manchester City. I don't rate him as a player, but as a person, I respect him. Andy Bayor, is it? Andy Bayor, from Arsenal to Manchester City when he scored from against Arsenal on Arsenal when he scored for Man City against Arsenal when he running down to Arsenal fans, and they went crazy. David Bentley from Blackburn Rovers to Tottenham. Alan Smith from Leeds United to Manchester United. He had a good career in Manchester Manchester, but Leeds United he was a better player in Leeds United. Alex Sanchez, he wasn't all that. I don't recommend him as a player. Kevin Phillips, he was a decent player for Leeds United, but when he joined Manchester, his career went down the water, I think. Same for Danny Drinkwater when Chelsea signed him from Leicester. His career wasn't the same. And that is who do you think, guys? Comment on it. Who do you think? Which transfer surprised you more than anything? Who shocked you the most when you saw them on Sky Sports? When Sky Sports News back in the day, when you look on Sky Sports and you see someone signed, I think Robbie Fowler from Liverpool to Leeds United, that was a shocker. I didn't expect that to happen. I thought he would be at Liverpool for the rest of his career, but unfortunately, it is what it is. Same way, Aaron Maguire. When he played for Leicester, he was a decent player, but when he signed for Manchester United, he was poor. He was a poor player. No disrespect to no disrespect to him, but I didn't rate him as a Manchester United player. I don't. Don't get me wrong. It might surprise us this season, but who knows? Time will tell. But I don't reckon. But as a Manchester United player, no, no. So that's my transfers. Talk about the transfers, folks. Who do you think, folks? Which player shocked you the most when they joined a club or joined your rivalries or joined a club you never thought that you thought that it wouldn't happen? Comment underneath. Comment underneath. Until next time, folks. Until next time, folks. I'm back live from Monday. Until then, have yourself a good weekend and a good Friday. Good night, folks.